Hello, guys. This is Cade here. I'm going to make an announcement right now. As you guys are probably listening to this video, I have lots to explain why I haven't been active that much on making videos here on the main channel, and I'll probably sum up a few words. Um, so I've been very committed to doing a project that's not related to Sonic the Hedgehog in any form or way, and another channel, which is my secondary YouTube channel, and I have been, very busy in life and exercising, and that I wasn't really ready to start making another project again, and last year was bollocks. I remember last year in 2023, it was really bad, and things went off to a very hazy start. And I remembered lots of activities in time that these were some of the worst times I ever had to go through. Was last year was not making a project. I was really sick and ill, and I had a lot of sore throats twice, maybe three times last year, and it was bad. It slowed down everything, and I wasn't patient enough to do anything right. And I remember I deleted the script from April last year, and it was not very pleasant. And later in life, I had regretted. And I would have to say this was a very complicated way to describe this. I'm just gonna say I have started this project at a really bad time when my sore throat was happening, and then after that I deleted it, which I regret because it was really long. The story was running too long, and it was really disastrous, and the story was unnecessarily going on for like a long time. And I had recorded lines on there, and I deleted them too because they were bad, except for a friend of mine who did the voice acting for Magnus, which is another character I brought up about. Um, I never explained about Magnus, but it's a Polish Secret Service agent, and I was doing a James Bond story. Now, I'm just saying this right off the bat that I've been doing this James Bond fan fiction for like a long time now, and the reason why I haven't started on it yet is because I was still addicted to Sonic at one point in my life, and I never gave up on Sonic because it's a fucking video game franchise that I've loved for years. And I remember 2 years earlier I did Operation Mephiles, and that one was bad. And I did remember it was going on for like a long time, and that humans were just way too focused on, and it was really unnecessary to give in those details of why I added these characters in. And I remember every single thing I have done on the internet. I regretted making projects that are going to be like 4.5 hours. I remember the longest project I did was 5 to 6 hours long. It was bad. I would say I remember these memories I used to have when I used to do the Bully McGuire movie, and it was bad. I'm just saying, not just saying. I'm not lying. It was really that bad, and that genre was going to die eventually. So everyone was moving on. Everybody was focused on another kind of genre known as Sigma videos, and then I got interested into Sigma videos because it was a new trope. We had to move on and move forward and whatnot. So the last video I have done with Sonic and Scourge, that one had about at least nearly 300 views. I think it was 291 views or something like that. And the most popular video on my main YouTube channel right here was the Sonic.exe video, and it was over nine. I think it was 88,000 views, and it was batshit insane that it grew me the question of how I got over 200 more subscribers, and I was really thankful because I was going through obscurity for 8 years. I'm not lying. I went through obscurity for like 8 years. It was not very pleasant, and I honestly wished I went back in time, but it wasn't. It wasn't going to be fair to any of you guys. I remember back then in 2012. I don't know if I ever told you this. This story is fucking true. It's funny to say this, the least. In 2012, I was running a GoAnimate account, and I posted these videos on YouTube. They're gone too, by the way. And I remember how fucking batshit insane those videos were, and I think I made them for like 3.5 years until I left because it was 8 years ago I left GoAnimate a broken man. I was feeling disgusted and I loafed it a lot. It's just no. So I left GoAnimate. Then I had to move forward to how to animate a story, how to bring up the project, how do I start making this project without anyone around you or myself. I mean, nobody has even done this shit before. And I did say, I'm saying this a lot from the get go, that this story has been there since day one, I would say. And it's just crazy. I start to remember GoAnimate for a long time now, and I'm telling you, man, it's crazy that so many years have been wasted using that platform. And then I went on to use Source Filmmaker because it was the only thing I needed. Source Filmmaker is literally a massive improvement over anything, I guess. And it's just that sincere. To me, it just is. And I honestly wished I went back in time, but I can't. I remember back in those days, I was really, really upset that I was going to be in obscurity. And now I'm at age 21. And I learned how to accept the past and I learned how to accept my flaws and I moved on. I remember back then I was really, really, I'm telling you, I have mentioned this a couple times in my videos that I wasn't really well at the time, and then I got better and better and better. It got progressively better in time, and I'm honestly glad I am still able to make videos for you guys. But here we're gonna talk about Bone Begins. So I've been doing this project for 10 years, and I've been doing it since I think it was 2013 or something like that, and I have continued to make this project, and I remember there was a few This thing has been edited for like I think I've been editing this project for like 6 years, like several years already, and that this project was literally my own baby, and it was like one of the most important things in the world because this project has never been adapted as a fucking fan fiction book. So I went in and created a fan fiction, and from that moment on, I was getting better at writing. So I remember Bond Begins. They went through this thing went through a couple of titles on my secondary channel. The Englishman Rises, what else? The Secret Agent, and among other titles. And I think that was all I could ever think about is the Secret Agent and Englishman Rises, among other titles. And these titles did not necessarily fit the atmosphere of the story. So recently, a friend of mine, he made free arts about for me for Bomb Began, and it was fucking fantastic. This is like one of the best things I ever witnessed so far because I was going through obscurity and that no one was trying to remember who I am, and then it just got better. Every time, it just went better. It got better and better and better, and I honestly want to keep focusing on Sonic and Bond, and I want to keep focusing on what I do and what we have to do. And honestly, I'm so glad you guys have subscribed to this channel recently, like a month ago. I'm just like so surprised that I hope you guys are just gonna listen to this, because I've been very busy lately. I had a lot of live lessons to do and whatnot. Just like sometimes it's not about all about making videos all the time. Sometimes it's not going to be all about doing the things you love doing. Like, I guess that's one thing I have to address about when. That's one thing I have to address about is sometimes you can't make videos all the time. You have to be busy in life. And I honestly can't believe how many years I have spent making videos. It's been 12 years I've been making videos, and now you don't see 12-year-old videos from YouTube. You can't see them now because they're fucking awful and they're cringe. And these are GoAnimate videos I've been talking about in the past. At one point I was on GoAnimate. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. But I hope you guys wish me luck on this project. I think I have been doing this for quite some time now, and this thing, Bond Begins, has been my baby for quite a while. But after, I could take a break and do some Sonic parodies here and there, and so I don't get too defocused or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, I gotta go. I need to um begin preparing and just wait until I'm gonna say this up front before I go. The story has to be less action packed because I'm doing this story to practice, which is a good thing. So anyway, that's all I could ever say for now. I gotta go. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm glad I was able to talk to you about these news here and there. And I hope you have a good day and have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or wherever. Thank you guys so much. And take care, you guys, and wish me luck. Bye.